Yeah, baby, that's right. It is day 3 of Breathe. I'm so thankful to God that He downloaded this into me because it is blessing me as I'm pouring out to you. So, day 3 of Breathe. That's right. We are B, believe, R, receive, 3, E, execute. That's right. You have to execute. See, you've already decided to believe, and now you've received that instruction. You've received direction. You've even received the blessing, received the fact that you're worthy of it. And God loves you enough to give you everything you need. You've received the resources inside you. You've received the belief in the power of everything that you have that can help you accomplish it. Now it is time to execute. Faith without works is dead. So if you believe, now it's time to execute and put your faith in action. It's as simple as the law of sowing and reaping. Again, these laws are in the earth for everyone, right? So if you put the time and effort in to get better in certain areas, it's going to produce an expected end at some magnitude. Donnie Simpson used to say, shoot for the moon, and even if you miss, you'll be amongst the stars. That's a real thing. That's a real thing. And if you haven't been off the ground or getting to the stars, hey, that's a level of success. So you've got the plan downloaded to get to where you want to be. You have an idea of what you need to do. You need to get this license. You need to find out how to get into this industry. You need best practices. You need to know what certain people are doing that are helping them to get to a certain place. And you receive that information. Now it's time to execute the information that you have. Go out, study, get your license in whatever field it is. Get the information in whatever field it is, or get the knowledge of how to do whatever it is you're looking to do. Start putting those things in place. There is no perfect time. I've been guilty of analysis from paralysis myself. That is a mistake that I made, a huge one. And I'm telling you, don't do that. You just got to go. It's not always going to be a perfect time. It's not always going to be perfect how it looks. You just got to go. You just got to move. You just got to do it. Put one foot in front of the other one and go. So you got a plan. Execute said plan. And look, in executing that plan, that means on a daily basis, you have to do this. The consistency is key. That's what's key. And the more consistent you get at doing those things, the better you get at it, which means you're going to get better results. How do you know? You're going to keep track of that. We're going to do a little thing I call win the day. It's very, 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 very simple. And what you want to do is identify the categories of your life and business that are important to you. And you want to literally put that in your day on a daily basis. Now, mind you, we're not talking about just making money. No. We're talking about having a more fulfilled life, more time with your children, more time with your wife, better relationships in there with you and those people that matter to you. Better yourself, growth, not just change. Because trust me, you can have change and not have growth, but you can't have growth without change. Okay, so right now, while you're executing this, make sure you're being intentional about making yourself available to your child. If that's playing a game with them, if that's just going to pick them up every day and having that conversation with them, find out what it is. It's different at different levels, but you make sure you show up and you be there. Make sure you show up for your spouse. It's got to be a hard stop at some point, because what are you doing this for? You're not just doing the business. You're not just working that job. You're not just going after your goals and dreams just for you. I hope not. I hope you're looking to build a legacy. I hope you're looking to add to the kingdom. Because again, this is about our belief system, right? So we got to put that time in. That really, for me, my relationship with God starts in the morning. It's the first thing I do in the morning, last thing in the day. And there's some prayer within it throughout that. And within the day and throughout the day, right? Because that just helps me. That's where my strength comes from. You know, and as I talk, I even recognize areas where I need to be more diligent about that even, right? But that's part of it. So in my winning of the day, I always go with an odd number of areas, because that way it's a clear path to whether you won or not. If it's 5 and you knocked out 3 of them, you won. If you only got the 2 of them, you lost. And all of us want to win more than we lose, right? This helps us to be productive versus busy. You can be busy all day on meeting after meeting after meeting and nothing be getting done. You're with that person, with this person, but no activities happening. No, you're not moving forward in your goal or your purpose. No money's being made. You're not seeing progress in your relationships, or you're not even seeing an effort. You're not even at least showing an effort that you want something or want more from that person, which can give them, hey, look, they love me enough to put the effort in place, right? So that's why you gotta be intentional about that. Because if you're just meeting with no expected end, well, you're getting what you expected to get, nothing. There has to be a goal for this. And if the activity is not helping you get to that goal, then you don't need to do the activity. That means back to, you might have to cut out that time with those people who all they're sowing into you is discord. All they want to do is be messy. All they want to do is be negative. Look, that's not helping you. So not putting yourself in that position and using that time. Now, use that time now to work on yourself, personal development. Use that time to study for what you have coming up. Use that time to schedule those appointments. Those appointments, and during those calls, you're progressing forward, right? Follow the plan and to look for those opportunities to grow your business, grow your network, create those relationships. Spend that time with people who are now going to help you moving forward. What can you do for them to make you valuable? That's executing your plan. Following those instructions, learning what you need to do in order to create the results that you want. More date nights if you can. And look, this is not about spending $1 million. It's about being available. It's about being intentional about the time. If your wife likes Reese's Cups in a glass of milk, man, just with each other may do wonders. If your husband likes crab legs, why can't that happen every do them at that? I make the best crab legs there are. Do them for yourself, right? Do that. Your son likes playing video games. You may not, but it may be a great way for you to come in, watch him do his thing. When children are excited, when people are excited, period, they talk, they open up. That's all you want. You want to create that atmosphere. Same with business. You want to create some new relationships that can be beneficial to you in the future. Be beneficial to someone else. Find out what it is they need, what they do, and what they need, and how you can help them. Replace the negative conversations with the positive conversations. Execute doing that. Execute making sure that throughout your day, you win. Because if you win 3 or 4 or 5 days out of the week, you won the week. You win 3 weeks out of the month, you won the month. Now, if you track this and you look at the success that happens, when I have done this, I've seen success. Sure, there are times when things are going to come against you. We already talked about that's why you have to believe. That's why you got to understand following the process. That's even why you got to critique, because you find out what's working, what's not, what's most beneficial, what's going to help you more to accomplish your goals. But you got to put one foot in front of the other. Scared money don't make none. You cannot live in fear. You got to move forward. You have to execute. If the coach calls a dive, and the dive only got you 2 yards this time, later in the game, it got you 3 yards. Trust me, he knows what he's doing. If you're pounding and pounding and pounding when it matters the most, you're gonna break. You're gonna hit that same dive right up the gut. And if you've been pounding on that linebacker, if your guard's been pounding on that lineman, that crease gonna be a little wider. You're gonna score. You're gonna eat up clock. You're gonna do what's necessary to win. So execute for yourself, your life, your family, for what you're believing for. Execute on a consistent basis, and you'll see the results that you desire. That's right. That's right. My name is Jayvon Bowens, and I approve this message.